Hello, I'm Charlotte Sorrentino with Store Envy. I'm here at Miller's Rentals in Edison, New Jersey to do a reassessment of Steve's store that I did the first time around about a year ago. Hi Steve, how are you?
Good,
Steve's
Charlotte, how are you?
Me again. Anyway, I'm looking over his store and it looks terrific compared to what it was a year ago before he revamped it. But unfortunately, I still see the stage skirting, and I've complained about that in the past, and I think that he needs to get fitted stage skirting. I think it'll just look better. Other than that, I think the area looks terrific. But it looks good. It shows your lattice. It shows, you know, this bird cage. I guess you put envelopes in there. The tablecloth does not fit that table, so you can change that or tie it around if you don't have a tablecloth to fit it. So this way, it doesn't look lopsided. Nothing worse than a lopsided tablecloth, okay? I know you have to show your various items, and they seem to look good. Everything is shiny. Everything looks like it's well maintained. Even though these are used products, they look terrific, okay? This still is horrible, okay? You should get the skirting off of here. This is not good, and whoever you bought this from, you should take it back to them and get it replaced or repaired. Okay, whoever. And although I know most customers know that they don't get skirting and tablecloths ironed, and they do get with fold wrinkles, it's still always better to present your products with steamed items so you don't see any of those lines of wrinkles. Okay. The back looks fabulous because Elaine is taking well care of it, and she's color coordinated. It looks absolutely terrific. This looks good, tells you what you need. You might want to do more seasonal items on your displays in your flowers as opposed to spring, which these are 2 spring flowers. Maybe because I'm a gardener, I know these things. This is good. This gives you a wide assortment of all your napkins and what you have available for rental. Your curtain drape looks terrific in here. I like your Roaring 20s ball. It's wonderful. Okay. Last time I was here, you had this awful table with this ill-fitting cloth, and now you have a very nice table that has a nice sign on it, and it shows what you're doing, so I really like that. And it's actually, you probably sell more now off of it because people know what's over there, for better or for worse. What I would have liked to have seen is that on your front tables, is that it wouldn't hurt if you wanted to elevate one of your tables up on staging. It's always good to even put just 1 chair cover over a chair or 1 chair tie so they can see that something can be extra on the rental. And I'm not a big fan of white chair covers on gold chairs. As from a visual standpoint, I think it would have much more impact if a different color was used. But your display looks good. Chair ties would need to be added. And if you wanted to add even more items to your tables, you have a lot of dishes here, which shows a lot, but I think that's really good because that's what you want. You want to show them what you have to rent. And this looks really good, but this needs a centerpiece. It's like missing some wow factor here. So all in all, your balloons are back there. You change that around. It looks very neat, very tidy. Your wishing wells are not in plastic. I'm amazed. That looks fabulous. And you probably have better lighting at night, but I think if you had some sort of 1 spotlight on one of these tables, even during the day, I think it would just showcase it more. Now, how do you find people when they walk in? Do they stop and look at things now more, or do they just beeline towards the counter?
What do you say, Elaine, to that one?
They look around. Yeah, they look around. They kind of like, they look at the quarter round table, you know, and then they kind of gravitate down this way. You know, looking at everything on the tables as they come. you know.
Which is great, because that's what you want. And especially if you're waiting on somebody here, if they had nothing to look at, they would start to become impatient.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of our regulars really, really like it. They like the open, airy feeling.
Yeah, it's when I came a few months ago, it was starting to get cluttered again, and now it's gotten cleared away. It looks great. I mean, it looks inviting. You can see you. You've got good signage. You guys always had good signage. Some people don't have good signage, and you need to show your rental items. That's a given. But I think you also need to show your great events and all of that good stuff. And
I'm waiting, Charlotte,
yes,
for you to notice something that you hated the last time you were here that I've done away
with.
with.
The table.
But what was it before that you hated? How did we have it before?
Oh, you just had it with that horrible tablecloth. I said that.
With the brown table.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did say that. I did say that. I said that actually looks pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's a sale place, which looks terrific.
Right.
I mean, the old way, it just looked like, I was thinking, if I'm going to buy tablecloths and they look that bad on the table, why would I want to buy them? That would, that's the first thing that would have hit me in the head. So that's that. How are you liking all of this, Steve? I mean, in terms of, I know you liked it when we did it a year ago, but how do you like it now, and how do you keep it up and work with Elaine and all of that good stuff?
I think it looks great. I think they've done a good job. They're keeping it nice and organized, and we're getting great comments from our clients, which is the most important part of this.
Yeah, I think it's fabulous. I like to see everything, and I think it looks good, and I'm more impressed now than I was a few months ago, because you cleaned it back up. Because I came back in at that point and I said, you know, a few things are starting to slip, and now it's back to being just as good as it was like back in January, February when we did it last year. So I think it's fabulous. And I'm glad you're happy, Steve. And I was glad to do it. So for all of you who really need your store redone, because you don't realize how much your business is impacted by what goes on your website and what your store has, I think you should really contact Store Envy. You get a free assessment, and then from there we can discuss any kind of terms and conditions for additional fees for what you need for your particular store.